Hey Throdle, so one of the cars that is a complete showstopper for me this week is this beautiful Pontiac Trans Am. Now Riley, I've been passing it all week and I've noticed 1,000 horsepower, but the showstopper here is definitely the exhaust. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so the motor's a 400 cubic inch methanol motor, built by Motor Machine in Carmichael, California. The exhaust, it used to have a big 8-to-1 on it. That was kind of its claim to fame in 2018.
When you were here at SEMA as well, right?
Yeah. And since then I've changed it. There's a whole multitude of reasons, but the biggest one being weight and obviously power. So, from 2018 I've learned a lot and changed a lot and tried to get weight out of the car, and also wanted to make sure I could do the engine justice, which a proper set of equal length stepped, properly built headers can basically let it breathe a lot better, essentially.
So how much weight have you taken out of the car?
So since 2018, I've taken a little over 200 pounds out of the car. Well, a lot of it was like plumbing, the exhaust, getting rid of some things that it had before. So, and then aluminum bell cranks instead of steel bell cranks, stuff like that. It has a carbon under tray on it instead of an aluminum under tray.
For me, it is so completely clean. I mean,
Thanks.
you've touched all the electricals, all the wiring.
Yeah.
I can't see any of it. It's just like spotless, which is
Thanks.
amazing. What about in the interior? So you got Kirky racing seats here.
Yep.
And you've got all these custom gauges. You did all these by yourself?
Yeah, so the car's been rewired since 2018. It's probably going to get rewired again as I learn and evolve. There's not a whole lot of room inside the car. Basically, I had a certain head height that I wanted to hit so that I could, so that it was safe, yeah.
So if you could go back in time, what are some things that you could have done differently maybe?
So I'd like to rewire the car even yet again.
Really?
And change some of the componentry. So right now I have the ARC switches, which have these relay boards. And they're great, they work fine. But since I built the car in 2018, PDMs have gotten a lot more popular. So I'd like to put a PDM in it at some point. All those relays represent, the fuel pumps, the tranny and diff pump, the water pump, brake cooling fans, all that stuff. So a PDM could run all of that.
Your ECU unit, what have you got over there?
So it's a Holley Dominator.
Okay.
It runs basically, it's kind of just the stock LS setup. So I bought an unterminated harness, wired the engine. Then I do have an I/O harness on there that allows me to put like trans and diff temp, a second O2 sensor, allows some expansion on there. So.
Okay. So to get it ready for SEMA, how long was that journey?
So from like start to SEMA 2018 was 18 months. And then I've been, working on it, changing stuff since 2018. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so what are you going to do next? That's the interesting thing. There's so much already here.
Yeah.
But...
So, I mean, I'm not really sure. One of the next things, I might put air jacks on it just because it's a real pain to jack up.
Yeah.
Being a flat bottom car and being this far off the ground, it's a nightmare. At this stage in its life, I take it to the track, I use it and find out what I don't like about it and make a plan to change that.
Just happened to notice standing over here that, oh my God, you've got it coming up the sides.
Yeah. So the exhaust.
Going that way.
Yeah, one of those things about a chassis car, especially a chassis car this far off the ground, there's nowhere for the exhaust.
Well, it's a long ride for you back on the last day of SEMA. What, 9 hours to get home?
Yeah, about 9. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
well, safe journey with this in the trailer.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks so much. And
Thanks.
you know what? If you want to catch Riley, check him out on his Instagram, and hopefully we'll catch you on the Throdle app.
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Awesome. Thank
All right,
you.
Thank you.